Well, hey there, friendships. Welcome back to Curtis' Corner. If you're new here, hi, I'm Curtis. This is my corner, and on today's Makeup Monday, we're going to be trying out some brand new makeup to me, to the world, some controversial makeup, hence my conspiracy shirt. Now, you may have been wondering,
where have your videos been?
Well, I started off strong. I came back to YouTube, ready and gearing up to go, and then I got sick. So that was 2 Fridays ago. Makeup, I've been waiting until I'm in the mood. Now I'm in the mood. And then last week, there wasn't really anything interesting that I really wanted to talk about. So that's why I just kind of let it go. However, now we're back on the makeup trend. I've got the new Maybelline Superstay Powder Foundation. I have some new Rare Beauty launches. This is from last year. I just haven't tried it yet. The Spirit Board collection from Selena Spooky Boo, BeautyXBoo Cosmetics, and the infamous L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. If you know, you know. You know I'm not like a major beauty YouTuber person. I don't hold a lot of weight in the beauty community. However, that will give you an honest, 100% pure honest review on this product. Along with these, anything that I review is going to be 100% honest, because what do I have to lie for? I don't. So if you're interested in seeing all of these products tested on my face, thank you for watching. Okay, so moisturize, primer, everything is all on. First things first, I'm actually going to go into the Positive Light Under Eye Brightener. This is going to go on first. Normally I would put this on after applying foundation, but because we're using a powder foundation first, I'm going to be using this first. I got it in the shade Light Medium. This is fun. I really like this applicator. It's like a little spiral metal moment. So let's see how this works. Does feel nice and cool. Okay, I see you. Let's blend it out. She's nice. I think it's good. That went on really nicely. Thank you. Okay, just bringing you in a little closer. So, I have 2 of these foundations. One is in the shade 120 and one is in the shade 110. The reason, because I saw a TikTok, someone doing this. They put the darker shade as their foundation and the brighter shade as their concealer. And because I don't know how this is going to react with having liquids go on top, usually powders are like, messy. I want to give it a fair chance. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Superstay Hybrid Powder Foundation. It is a matte look, weightless feel, up to 24-hour wear, full coverage hybrid powder foundation with long-lasting matte finish, up to 24-hour wear, sweat resistant. Now, matte makeup never usually looks good on me because I've got dry skin, but we shall see what is going on with this. Okay, so she is a good coverage for sure. I'm going in with a damp beauty sponge because then it's going to just like really melt into the skin a little more than what you would get from a brush. I'm just trying to see if it's going to cover up any of the redness on my face. Looking a little yellow on camera. In person it looks okay, though I will say I have to dip in quite a bit. But like my whole chin here was just red. And now it just has a slight pink undertone. So that's fun. It does cover it relatively nicely. The real tried and true area is going to be my nose, which I will save for last. Now I'm going in with a powder on my forehead, which means, in theory, it's probably going to crease a lot because I've got some deep set crevices in my forehead. But I saw a tip and a trick that I'm going to try in a minute. Once I apply the original base of this down, and we'll see if it will work for me. I will say this is a very nice finish. It is matte, as I stated. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull like I'm getting my hair put into a ponytail. It already is, but you know what I mean. And just really focus in those crevices. I'm just gonna use the bottom of it, just kind of like pounce it out a bit, maybe diffuse slightly, not too much. Let's see how that looks now. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, and the nose. Okay, so that's my face done. Let's get a bit on the neck here. Cover up some of the redness down here. On the ears, whatever's left over. Okay, so that was shade 120. Let's go in now with shade 110 and get this under eye area concealed. That looks beautiful under the eyes like that. Looks really, really nice. Okay. Now, I haven't done makeup in over 2 months. So that's a long time with no makeup. So we'll see if I can remember even how to do my eyes. Just gonna put a little brightening there. I think that looks wonderful. Tap over all around the perimeter. Maybe I'll get a little bit more of the darker shade and just do like a slight little tap tap. So that's the foundation. Okay, I will be right back. I'm going to apply bronzer and blush and we will try out the highlight together. I have 2 different ones that I'm going to try, so stay tuned. Okay, everything's on. We are back. I'm going to go into the Rare Beauty Positive Light Silky Touch Highlighter in the shade Mesmerize. This is the component. The shade, it's like a rose gold color. I'm super, super excited to try this. I'm also going to be dipping into the Selena Spooky Boo collection as well. This is the All Seeing Oracle Shimmering Highlighter Powder, and it looks like this is just a gold one. So I'm excited to try both. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put Rare Beauty on like the cheeks and the Cupid's bow, and then everywhere else is going to be Selena Spooky Boo. So here we go. Oh my God, this is already looking stunning. Ooh, I'm just going to use this little one so I get really up close and personal here. Oh, honey. That is, I want to see if you can really see, just like, do you see that? Beautiful. What I am going to actually do before I continue with that, because I'm going to add more, I'm going to add my setting spray first, which I actually forgot to do. Now I'm going to go in again. Yep. I see a little bit of a dark cast. Maybe I should have gone for the lighter shade, but you know what? Every time I see rose gold, I'm like, I have to have you. There's a small, small, small hint of dark cast, because it is technically the wrong shade for me. However, I should probably warn my friend not to get this one then. But you can't deny the stunningness that is this. Like, the shine it gives is impeccable. So, Rare Beauty, beautiful, stunning, love it. Okay, we're going to go into the Selena Spooky Boo one now. Now, this is a different formula than what she did last time. Last one was more of a glitter type of highlighter that she used, so we're going to see how this one performs on the face today. Okay, so it is still kind of glittery, but it is not as glittery as her last one that she did. Okay, I see you. Now what I think I might do actually is apply a little bit of this on top of the Rare Beauty one, just to really take it to that next level. And then a bit here. Like, that looks nice. That's very pretty. This one is definitely more of a subtle highlighter. It does the job it needs to do, but if anyone knows me, you know I like a nice blinding highlight. So let's see if this can give me that on the tip here. A little. Okay. I am happy with how this turned out. So I just went to prime my eyes, and I'm noticing it's kind of mixing in with some of the powder, and it's looking not great. So this powder, definitely if you have any creams, use creams before the powder. I really need to start trying to do my eyes first before anything else. Okay, so now I'm going to be dipping into the ICU palette. If you don't know what this looks like, well, it's stunning, first of all. These are all the shades Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely in love, especially with that shade Mystic, that blue. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a more neutrally type look. So first things first, I'm kind of going to go into Apparition. This is on my 01 brush from the Michaela Glamlight Part 2 collection. And there's a reason why I'm using the Michaela ones because, again, if you know, you know. So I'm essentially just going in with this shade to set all of the primer that I just kind of put down. I will say I'm noticing, at least it seems that way, that these pan sizes in this one, they seem smaller. They seem like they are a smaller pan size than what SpookyBoo usually does. That's okay though. Product still great. So same brush, going to go into the shade All Seeing, and this is going to go right into the crease here. On an 03 brush now, I'm going to be dipping in a mixture of Clairvoyance and just a smidge of Malevolent. This is just going to go as the outer corner here. I'm liking how these are blending out. They mix together really nicely and blend out really, really nice too. Now I'm going to go in with an 02 brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Portal. This is a very interesting looking shade. It's like, it almost looks like one of those like stone walkways that fancy people have. I ain't fancy. Okay, so definitely not with a dry brush. Okay, we're gonna go with my finger. You can feel the bumps in it, so that's fun. It's very subtle. Give me a second. Okay, now that my eye is wet. Better. Still not the greatest. I don't know. This is a different formula that she's used. I don't know if I'm loving this one. Now it's starting to really work. Okay, we're good. We're good in there. There we go. I got it. Just takes a little finessing. It's a new formula. It takes a bit of a finesse, a bit of a finagle, if you will. We're just gonna add and blend out that harsh edge there. I'm gonna bring this down actually right to here. Like the swatch for that shade is really nice. It's just, it was difficult to put on to the actual eye itself. I'm gonna go in with the LBE4 from Lunar Beauty. And I think I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna go in with the shade Presence for the inner corner and eyebrow highlight. Hello? What? Okay, so this is more of like a glittery topper. Okay, maybe we won't go in with that. Okay, what I think I'm then just gonna do is I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty highlighter instead, because that will also match all the tones that are going on in my eye beautifully. I'm going to replicate the other eye off camera. I will be right back to test out the mascara. Okay, we are back. Eyes are done. I'm going to also try out this ICU eyeliner from Selena SpookyBoo as well. We're gonna see how this works. Looks like a felt tip. Let's see how this applies. Oh, she is black. Wow. I was not expecting it to be that black. I'm just hoping that it dries as quickly as the Rare Beauty one, because Rare Beauty is my favorite. It goes on nicely and it dries really quick. I will say that this is a felt tip. I'm not overly fond of the felt tip eyeliners just because I find they dry out a lot quicker and you have less bend with them, but this is proving to be really, really nice so far. I think this eyeliner is great. It goes on, it does dry quickly. I'm liking this. I like this eyeliner a lot. Okay, it is time to review the controversial Telescopic Lift by L'Oreal Paris. Now, if you don't know what's been going on the internet, Michaela Nogueira had reviewed this. Now, in the very bottom portion of her video, it said L'Oreal Partner. She was putting this on, and then the screen cut, and she was back, and her eyes were all finished, but something was off. She said it was just 3 to 4 coats that she used to make her eyelashes look like she's wearing false lashes. However, multiple people, both in and out of the beauty community, have pointed out she is actually wearing false lashes. We're about to put this to the test. So what you're supposed to do is, because it's such a unique brush, there is no bristles on this side. There's only bristles on one side and on like the 2 sides of it. You're supposed to use the front to coat it, and then you use the side to separate. I'm going to do that 3 to 4 times to test Michaela's theory. So, here we go. Okay, that was only one coat. We're going to also do the other side now. Okay, that's only after one coat. Let's go in for coat number 2. Two coats. Coat number 3. Only because I'm tired of doing it. This is 3 coats. Just on the top. Actually, let me do the bottom. Okay, this is 3 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Does it look like I'm wearing false lashes? 100% not. Sorry, doesn't. Does it coat nicely? Fairly decency. It's not the best. I 1,000,000% prefer the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes mascara. I think that one does a much better job than this. It's an interesting experience. The lower lashes look really nice. I will say that. The top lashes, yeah, the top lashes are fine. It's nothing to run out and spend your money on immediately the second. However, this is what they look like after 3 coats and then the 1. Like I said, nothing super dramatic. It is what it is. Okay, the last thing we're going to try is the BeautyXBoo Ectoplasm Gloss. This is in like a greenish gold kind of color. So, let's try. Oh. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that color and what it did, which was disappear. It's very pretty. And it smells really nice too. Oh, get on. I will say the lid is very difficult to get on. Like I turn it and then if you go to let go, you have to like really get it on there. Woo! Let's spritz. And that's the look all complete. Final thoughts. The 2 Rare Beauty products. I think these are magnificent. This does a really good job at lightly covering anything that you have under your eyes that needs to be hidden, as well as brightening up that area and hydrating it too. It looked very hydrated after I used this. We'll go back to using this again. The highlighter, while it's definitely not my shade, the shine you cannot disagree with. I think it's beautiful. I use it as my inner corner as well as my eyebrow highlight, cheeks, lip, stunning. Definitely will continue to be using this because I think it's absolutely fabulous. The Superstay foundations. I actually thoroughly enjoy these and I really enjoy how it looks on my skin. It doesn't look super cakey. It doesn't actually look like I'm wearing like powder at all. It looks like I've put on a foundation and then set it with powder. The only thing that you have to be careful for is if you do have dry skin, like me, make sure you really moisturize. I've been using a new moisturizer and so far, so good. It works. There's still a couple areas like right here that has a little bit of dry patch that's being picked up. Otherwise, nowhere. Everywhere is great. It covers nicely. If you want a little more coverage, then go in with like a color corrector and then go over it, and I think you'll be perfect. But yeah, any concealer that you want to use, I would suggest getting a lighter shade as your concealer rather than trying to conceal on top, because as stated, when I went to prime my eye, the liquid of the eye primer and the powder of the foundation did not mix whatsoever. So do not put liquids on top of this at all. Let's talk Selena Spooky Boo. Highlighter, it's cute. It's not something I'm going to reach for all the time. I actually prefer her first one over this one, even though that's more glittery. I found it applied and reflected a whole lot more than what this one does. This one is definitely more of a, I think, not even really buildable. It's more of a subtle highlight. So if you're into more of a less shine highlight, this one's going to be for you. The gloss, not only does it smell and apply really nicely, it's not sticky, it's very smooth, it's wonderful. If you're worried about the color, as you see, you don't see any of that gold green shift on my lip. It is absolutely stunning. The eyeliner, wonderful. I was very surprised. My only critique is that I wish that it was a bristle tip instead of a felt tip. Eyeshadow palette. While I didn't use all the colors, I only used a couple. They blend really nicely. I went to go and use this as my inner and brow, but it was more of just like a glitter topper, so that kind of threw me for a loop. However, the 2 neutrals, the black was really nice. Just the hint touch of it deepened this shade in the outer corner so much, and it worked so much for me. Portal, it takes some finessing. It is a new formula, but I think once you get it there, as you can see, you will like it a lot. The mascara, it's fine. It's a mascara. It is what it is. Like I said, it does not compare to the Rare Beauty one. I much prefer Rare Beauty way more than this, but it did its job. As I said, 3 coats here. I'm not even wearing extra lashes because I really want you to see what it looks like. And this is what it looks like with 3 coats. Therefore, Michaela, I like your palette. I like your whole collections. I like your reviews, but I'm afraid this was a miss for you. It did not do what you claim that it does. And L'Oreal Paris, shame on you for having her wear falsies when you know for a fact it does not give you that fake eyelash look. If you want a fake eyelash look, go for Rare Beauty. That is beautiful. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed my review on all these products, including the controversial one. If you did, make sure you give it a like. Make sure you subscribe for new videos every single week. Make sure you hit that notification bell, because if you don't, how else are you going to know when I post a video? You won't. So do it. I'm going to wipe all this off now. Go play some GTA, and I will see y'all on Friday for a brand new movie review. But until then, goodbye, friendships.